In 1963, something happened that no one expected. A business meeting in Italy ended with an insult. And that insult sparked one of the most brutal rivalries in automotive history. An American empire decided to declare war on a small Italian manufacturer. And the battlefield would be the toughest race in the world. The 24 Hours of Le Mans. For years, Ferrari dominated endurance racing, especially Le Mans. A race where the fastest car doesn't always win. The winner is the car that survives. Year after year, Ferrari kept winning, and every victory made the legend grow. To many people, Ferrari seemed unbeatable, but someone in America was paying attention. At the center of it all was Enzo Ferrari, a man obsessed with racing. He didn't build cars just to sell them. He built them to win. But soon, someone would challenge that dominance. In the United States, Ford Motor Company had everything. Money, massive factories, millions of customers. But it lacked something. Prestige. And in the 1960s, the fastest way to earn prestige was to win Le Mans. So Ford had a radical idea. Instead of racing against Ferrari, why not buy Ferrari? Negotiations began. For a moment, it looked like the deal was done. But then, everything changed. After months of discussions, Ford executives traveled to Italy. The contract was ready. Everything appeared settled. But at the last moment, Enzo Ferrari stood up from the table and canceled the deal. No warning, no explanation. Ford's executives were stunned, but the real damage came from what happened next. According to those who were there, Ferrari made a final remark. He dismissed Ford as a company that built boring cars, cars that would never understand racing. When that message reached the United States, Henry Ford II was furious. He felt humiliated, and he made a decision. If he couldn't buy Ferrari, he would beat them. Ford decided to defeat Ferrari where it mattered most, on the track, at Le Mans. To do it, they would build a completely new race car, a car designed for one purpose only, to win. That car would become known as the GT40. The GT40 looked incredible. Low, fast, aggressive. But racing at Le Mans isn't just about speed, it's about survival. And Ford quickly realized something. Building fast cars was easy. Winning endurance races was not. In 1964, Ford arrived at Le Mans for the first time. The world watched closely. The GT40S were fast, very fast, but speed wasn't enough. One by one, the cars began to fail. Mechanical problems, overheating engines. None of them finished the race, while Ford struggled. Ferrari kept doing what it always did, winning again and again. Their dominance continued, and Ford's mission started to look impossible. In 1965, Ford tried again. More engineers, more development, more money. But the result was the same. Mechanical failures, retirements, and growing embarrassment. The press started mocking Ford's expensive experiment. But then, someone new entered the story. His name was Carroll Shelby, a racing driver turned engineer. Shelby understood something Ford didn't. Le Mans wasn't just about speed, it was about endurance. Shelby and his team redesigned the GT40. Stronger engines, better cooling, more reliability. The goal was simple: build a car that could survive 24 hours. After months of work, Ford was ready for one more attempt. Le Mans, 1966. In 1966, Ford arrived at Le Mans, fully prepared. 8 cars, dozens of engineers, massive resources. Ferrari was ready too. They knew Ford had improved. But no one knew what would happen once the race began. From the start, something was different. The GT40S were incredibly fast. They quickly moved to the front of the field, but everyone remembered the past. Ford had been fast before, until the cars broke. As night fell, the race became brutal. Drivers pushed themselves to the limit. Engines ran flat out for hours. Any mistake could end the race instantly. And then Ferrari began to struggle. First one Ferrari retired, then another. Mechanical failures, engine problems. One by one, Ferrari's cars disappeared from the race. For the first time in years, when the sun rose over Le Mans, the situation was shocking. Ferrari was gone from the fight, and at the front of the race, only Ford remained. Ford made a remarkable decision. Instead of letting their drivers compete against each other, they asked 3 cars to finish together. 3 GT40S crossing the finish line side by side. A historic victory. Ford had done the impossible. They defeated Ferrari on its own battlefield. And it all started with a single meeting, an insult, and a promise of revenge. A rivalry that would forever change the history of motorsport.